This
for the sake of
conference will now be recorded.
each and every topic. Okay. So as discussed, let me talk about the next topic here. Actually, it's the next concept of the same time, speed, and distance, whatever we learned. Okay. So in this class, I'll be focusing upon the concept of relative speed. And if you ask me, there are multiple variety of questions possible in relative speed. Broadly, the questions will be divided into two parts. First part, when we are talking about relative speed of same direction. And the second one is, obviously you can also call it out, there's nothing called as relative speed of opposite direction. Okay, so in today's class I'll be more emphasizing on the test cases or use cases of relative speed of opposite direction, because this will be more important with respect of your examination point of view. You will see a lot of questions based upon that, and if you're clear with this, then the same thing we can replicate into the same direction question. So let's discuss about a scenario here. Let's say I have a scenario something like this. This gentleman was standing somewhere here and moving in this direction with speed of 30 km/h. There's another lady she's standing at this point and she's moving in this direction with a speed of 40 km/h. Either they're moving on the bike, on the scooter, on the car, on the train, does not matter. But the speed of this body is 30 km/h, speed of this body is 40 km/h. If you see that the direction of movement is opposite to each other, and let me tell you, the distance between them is something called as 210 km. The only question possible from here is that what is the distance? Sorry, what is the time taken by them to cross each other? That's a pretty simple and pretty famous question. If you can ask me, you can see this kind of question in each and every book for sure, as well as in many examination which we're writing in terms of relative speed, problem of time, speed, and distance. So this will be always they're a part of your curriculum, what I mean to say. So whenever we talk about this time taken, I hope basic understanding about relative speed is there with every one of you. Whenever you use the relative speed, the two speed will become one speed, and in opposite direction this will become something called as addition of both speed, and one fellow will be at rest, I want you to only understand this much, not more than this. In opposite direction, understand opposite direction, it will be summation of both speed, and one body will be at rest, So first step I'll do is that I'll be finding the relative speed, which is nothing but equal to 30 plus 40 is equal to 70 km/h. After relative speed, there is something called as one body has to be at rest. If one body has to be at rest virtually, let me put this word very clearly. Virtually means the other fellow actually moving, but according to the concept of relative speed, he is at rest. So we are assuming that he is at rest. Okay, when the one fellow is moving with 70 kilometer, not with the 30 kilometer per hour. So that's how the compensation of rest will come into picture. In normal life, he's not at rest, he is moving, but when this fellow will move with the speed of 70 kilometer per hour, then I will say that okay, I had no need for him to work, no need for him to move, let keep him on rest. So I hope you understood this, right? So relative speed is this, and distance is something called as 210 kilometer. The only thing missing is time. I hope I need not to tell you time is equal to distance by speed, which is equal to 210 by 70, which is equal to 3 hours. Was it a very simple question, guys? But let me tell you, this is a very important question. Though it's look very simple, but it's very important question. Why? Because a lot of people get confused here. Sir, why you kept this fellow at rest? Dude, I kept this fellow at rest because I'm already considering his speed, or sorry, her speed also in this only. What's wrong in doing that? That's how the things work, right? A work has to be done with the speed of 70 work a day. Either I'm doing or my friend, both of us together doing, or alone I can do 70. I need not to worry until unless the work is happening. That's more than enough for us, right? So whenever one person's speed will become 70 kilometer per hour, addition of the both speed in opposite direction, then I can say that one fellow be at rest. And you might be thinking that, sir, why to add only? I'll not be telling you the exact scenario, or what we cannot be telling you the exact reason behind it, but I'll just give you one scenario. You will only understand by yourself. Again, I'll take you to the scenario where you're traveling in a train, and there is another train who is traveling from opposite direction of yours. And when you guys cross each other, you feel that the speed of other train got increased. Actually, he's moving with his original speed only, but his speed get increased. Why? Because you are sitting at one place, you are assuming yourself rest. Whenever you are assuming yourself rest, the speed of yours will be get added to the other person when they are moving in the opposite direction. That is a classic example of a scenario where I'm talking about the opposite direction and why we are adding this speed over there. Am I making sense here, guys? Are you guys able to understand whatever I've spoken here, right? Anthony is there, Manju is there. Manju, clear to you? Amit Kumar Tiwari, काफी दिनों बाद. So Amit, is that clear to you? So let me put the same scenario into in a kind of a question. What is that question? It says that a train is moving with 50 kilometer per hour. A train is moving with speed of 50 kilometer per hour from Delhi to Bombay, Delhi to Mumbai, and Another train is moving with speed of 40 km/h from Mumbai to Delhi. So instead of using a, a language of same direction, opposite direction, they have just put this scenario in front of you. That one fellow is moving from Mumbai to Delhi, another is from Delhi to Mumbai. Obviously, they are moving in opposite direction. No need to think in anything apart from this, right? So again, the question look like something like this. What is time taken by them to cross each other if what is the time taken by them to cross each other if the distance between them is 450 kilometer. That's all. See, by the time I finish the question, Pratik has got the answer. Iswarya is making it wrong again, and again. Shall I give you one small suggestion, Iswarya? See, don't focus upon the speed in the beginning. Just focus upon the accuracy. Means just try to follow the steps. What I feel that you are not writing the formula. So I want you to just follow the process, Aishwarya. Okay, don't jump into the conclusion. Don't skip the steps in the beginning. Your problem of getting the question wrong will be sorted out. Okay, don't eat up the steps in the beginning. Once you are very much comfortable with that topic, then you can start doing in the mind also. So I want remaining people to try this question apart from Pratik, and then we'll see how we can solve this problem. Yeah, very good, Aishwarya. I think whatever I said helped you, right? Were you doing the same mistake, saying that you are jumping the steps in the middle, not writing the formula? I know that, so don't do this. Please don't do this. And why I'm giving this input to you, because I'm seeing this you from day one. Every day you are the among first one two who is giving the answer, but most of the time your answer is wrong. Why? Because you know the thing, but you try to do the question fast and you get it wrong over there. So anyone who have understanding on the topic still not getting the right answer, please practice with writing the steps. Yes, 1 second. Guys, give me a minute. I'll be back with all of you. Give me 2 minutes of time. Okay. Guys, so is that fine? Because I heard only two of you getting the right answer. That's one is Pratik, another one is Aishwarya. How about the remaining? Saurabh, he just joined now, so no issues with Saurabh. How about Manju and Anthony? Brother, have you tried this question? Have you understood this? So reason why I'm asking that, if you're not understood, I'll explain this again. And for Saurabh, what I'll do is that I'll solve the question for Saurabh. Saurabh, please see to this. This is how you have to solve this kind of questions going forward. Okay. So there's a train here, there's a train here. The speed of this train is something called as 50. Another train speed is something called as 40. One is moving from Delhi to Mumbai, another is Mumbai to Delhi. Let's call it like this. Delhi to Mumbai, another is Mumbai to Delhi. Fine. Distance between them is 450. Whenever we see this kind of two speeds, you first what you'll do, you don't keep two speeds, keep one fellow at rest. And since they're moving in opposite direction, you add the speed here. This will become 90. So now this fellow is moving at the speed of 90 and distance is this much. All the units are matching. So just you have to do is that 450 by 90 is equal to 5 hours. Have you got it? ये समझ में आया सौरभ आपको? Is that clear to all of you guys, by the way? I think remaining through 4 have already confirmed. 2, 3, 4. Who is missing? Sorry, I gave an answer. Manju, is that clear to you, Manju? Manju and Saurabh? Say something, guys. I don't want to waste time here, please. If you're not understanding, please call it out. If you understood, at least acknowledge. I need not to ask your name again and again. I don't want to waste time on this, please. Perfect. So if you guys have understood this, let me tell you very clearly how you can get the complexity added to this. So if you've seen that, if you guys have understood the scenario, both trains are starting at the same time, right? How I can make this question difficult? I can make this question difficult by adding one more information here. Provided train from Delhi is starting at starting at 4 a.m. and from Mumbai at what time he'll do that? At, let's call it as 5 a.m. So I've added one more information in the same question. And what does this information does that? It makes sure that both the trains are not starting together. One train will start by 4 o'clock and after 1 hour another train will join. So this kind of scenario they're asking, and I believe my people can definitely solve this problem by themselves. But I'll give you some 10-15 seconds to give a try. If you're not getting an answer, please voice it out, ask it whether you what kind of help you're required here. Okay. Pratik says that 7 a.m. The time question is already there. So I read the question. It says that what time they will cross each other. So what time they will cross each other is a question. So Pratik first said that 7 a.m. and now he's saying 9 a.m. You are also doing the same mistake, Pratik. You're not writing the steps. Please, whenever you see a new question, please write the steps. Okay. You have enough time to solve the problem in examination. So I got it. You guys are struggling here, so let me help you out. So problem is what? What is the problem is that you guys are not trying to understand the question. You are jumping into answers. See, whenever you get a question of relative speed, the first thing you should do is that you should draw the diagram. Let me give you the way also. Okay. So when I drawn the diagram, I understood that by 4 a.m. only one of the train is started moving with a speed of 50 km per hour. This fellow is not even in the picture. This train is not even there in the picture, right? At 5 a.m. What will happen at 5 a.m.? Let's say this is Delhi. This is Mumbai. Can I say that the train from Mumbai will be about to start, almost about to leave the platform? What will happen to the train which is there from Delhi? Whether the train will be here only or it would have traveled some distance. So I want your opinion in the chat box, guys. Quickly tell me. Okay, so I'm asking that at 4 a.m. Okay, first let me ask this question, guys. Have you understood the question? Have you understood the question, guys? But the question is clear to everyone, right? Perfect. So I'm saying that at 4 a.m. the train from Delhi is about to start. Another train is not even there in the picture. This train is not at all in the picture. Okay. And at 5 a.m. the train from Mumbai is about to start. What about the train which is started from Delhi? Where it will be? Whether it will be at Delhi or it would have traveled some distance and it would have traveled some distance and would be somewhere on the way. So what will be the scenario with the train from Delhi? That's what I want to ask. Or what could be the position of train up from Delhi? So am I clear in my question? I hope you guys have understood the question, right? So Pratik is saying that some distance that we don't know, considering 4 a.m. or you have to consider 5 a.m. Okay. So I'm not asking about that question, Pratik. I'm just asking at 5 a.m. What will be the scenario at 5 a.m.? Can I say that at 5 a.m. this fellow would have already traveled 1 hour. In 1 hour, he would have already traveled 50 kilometer. So can I say that from Delhi, he would have traveled 50 kilometer and he would be somewhere here 50 kilometer away from Delhi. Can I say this? This is a scenario at 5 a.m. Now scenario at 5 a.m. produces two bodies that moving. And this 50 kilometers is already covered. Total distance was 450. So can I say that the remaining distance will be only 400? Right? Now I'm not worried about 4 o'clock scenario. I'm only worried about 5 o'clock scenario because now I know that both bodies are moving. I can use my concept which I just learned. The speed will be 90 kilometer per hour and distance will be 400. So can I say that the time will be something called as 9 4 36, 4 by 9 again. So many hours from here. So it is 5 o'clock. From 5 o'clock, 4 hour will be 9 o'clock. 4 by 9 hour again. So it will be 9 o'clock. And 4 by 9 hour is how much? 4 into 60 divided by 9 minutes. So if you ask me, this will be 3 threes are, this is 3 2 times. So this will be 80 by 3. What is 80 by 3, guys? If you ask me, 80 by 3 will be nothing but 3 twos are 6, then 26, and this will be 2 by 3. So your time will be 9:26 and some second. You need not to worry about this some second because there will not be all the options of the saying that 9:26.05, 0.07, and that those kind of answer will not be there in your examination. So if you're able to calculate till minute, it's more than enough. But if you're curious to understand what will be there in this part, then what I can tell you is that you can do 2 by 3 into 60 to calculate the 20 to calculate the second part. So this will be the exact time when they'll be crossing each other. Shall I repeat this again? Let me repeat this scenario again to all of you. Okay. I know there are a lot of points, a lot of places where you need again explanation. So keep listening to me. See, understand there are two scenario. Scenario at 4 o'clock, scenario at 5 o'clock. What Pratik was asking was very valid. He got confused as to where to start. Shall I take a scenario at 5 o'clock? Shall I take a scenario of 4 o'clock? It's no hard and fast rule that whether you can take it as 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock. Actually, if I'll say that I want you to differentiate both scenario. First, think about the scenario at 4 o'clock. What will be there at 4 o'clock? Let me write it in a different color so that you'll understand. Can I say that 4 o'clock there is only one train moving? Only one train moving, and the speed of the train is 50 km per hour. This train moved for 1 hour because another scenario happened at 5 o'clock. So at this particular time, this train already started from its place and covered 50 km by now. And then second train started. Total distance was 450, so remaining distance will be 400 only. And now at this place, I'll use the relative speed and I'll keep this fellow at rest. And I'll say that you move with the speed of 90 km per hour. This will be kilometer, and the time formula will be nothing but 400 by 90, which is equal to 40 by 9 hours. Now, how to convert 40 by 9 hours into minute and second? Very simple. Divide 40 by 9. 4 times 36. What is left out? This is 4. So this is 4. 4 by 9 hours. Okay, fine. This 4 hours I understood. Let me keep it into our column. Let me work and get the minute from here. How you can convert this into minute? How you can convert 4 by 9 hours into minute? Pretty simple. Nothing to do much. You just have to multiply it by 60. Then it will become minute. R into minute conversion has to multiply by 60. So this will be 3 3s and 3 2 times. So this will be 80 by 3. 80 by 3 minutes. Again same calculation, divide 80 by 3. 3 2 is 6, 2 0, 6 3 is 18, right? So this will be 18 gone. What is left out? 2. So again it will become 2 by 3 minutes. Convert this minute into second by multiplying by 60. So your second part will be nothing but 40 seconds. This is your second part, this is your minute part, and this is your hour part. From what time? From 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, 4 hour will be 9 o'clock. 26 minute, 9, 26, 40 second will be 9 o'clock, 26 minute, 40 second. And let me tell you, you need not to get into such details of the things. That is not at all required. If you can find till here will be more than enough. I hope now I'm making sense. Now this calculation, when I shown you through the entire steps, is clear to each and every person. And let me tell you, this kind of question nowadays people are asking too much in the examination. Now, is that clear, guys? Or you want explanation of any one of the steps? Any steps which I need to repeat again or something like that? Please be very vocal while asking the things. Don't get shy away. No need to just think that what I'll think. No issues. It's my day in day out job. So I understand that there are different people have different way speed of learning. So you can learn and be comfortable at your own speed. I don't have any issue. From where exactly you want me to repeat, Pratik? From beginning? Yeah, see, from beginning, I am saying about there are two scenarios. One is at 4 o'clock, one is at 5 o'clock. 4 o'clock, the speed from 4 o'clock, the train from Delhi is traveling, and 5 o'clock, this train from Mumbai also started traveling. 5 o'clock, both actually will be traveling because he will not stop, right? So 4 o'clock, one fellow is traveling for 1 hour. Can you say that he will travel 50 kilometers till 5 o'clock? So at 5 o'clock scenario, this fellow is not at Delhi. He's away from Delhi. How many kilometers away from Delhi? 50 kilometers. So you already covered 50 kilometers from 450 kilometers. So remaining distance will be only 400 kilometers between them. Means between Mumbai and Delhi, the remaining distance will be only 400 kilometers. Is this much clear to all of you? Whether every one of you understood this much? right? Now distance is 400 kilometer. At this time, both the bodies are moving. Means I can calculate the relative speed, which is nothing but equal to 40 plus 50 is 90 kilometer per hour. So is that also clear to all of you? That speed will become 90 kilometer per hour, and one fellow will be at rest, which means that the distance covered by the person who is traveling with 90 kilometer per hour will be 400 kilometer. What it will do, it will give me the distance, it will give me the time, which means that I can find the, so it will give me the speed, which means that I can find the time, which is equal to distance by speed, that is 40 by 9 hours. Now after this, it's just about converting the hours into minute and minute into second. So whenever you will get a fraction, at that point, what you will do is that you'll just multiply by 60, you'll get the next quantity. Okay. So while doing that calculation, we have got 4 hour, 26 minute and 40 second. Now that you have to add at that, you might get confused that way to add that, sir. Shall I add it at 4 o'clock? Shall I add it at 5 o'clock? Then you have to think about the scenario that from what time this thing started happening. By what time 400 kilometer was left out? That is at 5 o'clock. So you have to add it into 5 o'clock. 4 hour will be 9 o'clock. 26 minutes will be 9:26 and 40 seconds means 9 o'clock, 26 minutes, 40 seconds. So that's how the answer is. Is it okay now? Is that okay for all of you? So that is the advantage of your live classes, guys. You can ask n number of time, and I cannot be the same audio that will be playing again and again. I can explain it a different way also. So that's what I just wanted you people to raise your career. So for Saurabh and other guys, can I call out that you guys have also understood? Anthony, Saurabh, and who else? Who else? Manju, yeah. So this kind of scenario will be asked in the examination, guys. See, it will not be very easy thing going forward because you are competing all over India. Remember this. Wipro is not for one college or one reason. It's for all over India. And I hope you are aware that the link to register for Wipro is already out, right? So I want you to apply for it. I want you to apply for it today only. Don't delay it. And let's connect tomorrow. Okay. Now I have done almost many kind of questions of time, speed, and distance, at least in terms of concept, not in terms of question, then at least in terms of concept. Can I expect you to solve some question and come with doubt tomorrow? Can I expect you to spend some time till tomorrow? I'm leaving 5 minutes early today. Actually, not 5 minutes, 20 minutes early today. So I want you people to solve some questions on time, speed, distance, and come back tomorrow with your doubts. Can I expect this much? Be honest to yourself, guys. Not for the self only. Say that yes, 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 and don't do anything. Then trust me, this class will not help you out. Solve question at home. When you stuck, now then only you start thinking, and then you bring that question in the class tomorrow. Just copy paste in the chat, and I'll make sure that I'll give you the answer how to solve those questions. Okay. Chalo. Take good care, guys. I'll see you tomorrow then.